with... Can you guys hear me? Mike? Mike? Oh dear, sorry guys, man. I think my mic was a mute. All right, guys, back to the trading now. So, Mike? 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 Mike, Mike? Mike? Alright, alright, oh well. Oh well, finally. Alright guys, I'm in queue. I may start the day, try to finish off my XFA trading if I can. Hope you all had a great sleep. Hope you all had a great sleep, guys. We're still in that range, right? I mean, just taking a look from a 50 minutes chart, I kind of feel like this inverse head and shoulders is still invalid so far. Maybe we get a little downwards, pull back, and then try to call back up again. Unless we try to crack underneath this level, or we kind of chop in this range, right? We could chop in this range as well today. It's gonna be a hard play, especially this market is obviously closed. Only the futures is open, but so far, as expected, this market is not making any sort of a meaningful move. So I kind of feel like, you know, we play the range and we hold, we get a bounce. If we can't hold, then I think we break it to the downside. And I kind of feel like, you know, we could see both actually happen. We're gonna have to wait and see if we get a breakout or we break it to the downside. One of the two. So far, I kind of feel like it's within that chop range, right? This chop range. I feel like this could be something like that, of that nature. We'll wait and see, guys. But so far, it's not very volatile. This market is definitely slow, much slower than I was kind of thinking. So just moving back to the 3 minutes chart. So I'm gonna play very slow, very carefully, very slow. I'm on a 3 minutes chart. I'm gonna be starting out the day with MNQ trade. So we are kind of oversold at this point. I'm gonna start off the day with what do you call this? My XFA trade. I'm gonna look to see if I can actually get some small little trade, get it moving here with XFA account. Try to see if I can get to the break even back again. I still haven't got a chance to make my coffee. My morning coffee here, guys. A little bit in trouble. Kind of scrambling for... Oh, look at that. One moment.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Alright, that was kind of like to test the water. Made 40 bucks, nothing really too crazy there. Alright, I'm still not convinced, of course, this market. You called that dump last night? Nice, man. It's got a lot of work. Okay, so my first little trade this morning was obviously my XFA. Nothing really too crazy there. It was just like a 40 bucks trade. Try to scalp, try to see, try to test the water. So like I said again, I kind of feel like this is going to be in that chop range today. The market opened 5 minutes ago. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Jamie. Good morning, guys. Great to see y'all back again this morning. A Monday morning, still a long weekend. Labor Day. Happy Labor Day, everybody. I hope everybody having a great time. Fresh start to the month, guys. This is the first day of the fresh new month. It's gonna get tricky. Still in that range. Still in that range, guys. Good morning, Isayak. Maya. Guys, take it slow. It's the first day of the new month, right? It's the first day, and that too, it's the first day trading on a half day as well. The market, obviously, there's no volume, pretty much. Only the futures is open, the equities are closed. So this market may do a lot of funky stuff to this morning. Be careful, everybody, if you guys are trading. Do not try to be cool. Do not try to be a hero this morning, guys. Hold on 1 second. We are trying to break out now. 480. That's a nice little bounce after hitting that low. What up? Yeah, there's definitely not much volume. No trade for me. Nice, man. Isayak, man, that's good. No trades, no loss, no negative trades, no revenge trading. So much better that way. What up, Andreas, man? Zahudi and Ahmed, what up? What is going on, man? Jonathan C, what is going on this morning? Roundabout, nice, man. Great to see you here again. Jamie, OSNG, Ninja Trader delays. Oh dear. Kelly, Adam B in the house, man. Pretty wild dump last night. Yeah, I know. It could have been a pretty good swing trade if you're kind of showing this market last night. Obviously, I didn't get into any swing trade last night for me. Sugar, Charlie Jolie, what up? Justin Wright in the house. ASI Fly, the first person to be here this morning. Thank you so much, ASI Fly. Good morning, Market Butcher. What is up? Only a setup. I mean, for a scalper, for micro scalpers, and for scalpers, for momentum traders, A plus setup is great, but it could also be A, B, C setups. That's fine. I mean, as long as you're scalping, you know exactly what you're doing. All right, guys, we are getting a nice little bounce here, 476. This bounce was pretty sizable bounce, V-shaped bounce here, guys, right? So we have a little bit of a pivot here. We got to get above this. I may try to hold on 1 second. I may try to hop on this long here.
Order filled.
I'm stepping in with one micro. I want to test the water.
Order filled.
Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I just got it, guys. Yeah, we have to break over. I would say pretty much in the 490 to 500. Hold on, I did not really get into any meaningful trade this morning, guys. I still haven't got into any trade, if you will. I mean, the last couple of trades that I had was really nothing really too special. Looks like there's a little bit of a special offer coming in from day trader. But I cannot get to their website for some reason. Yeah, I don't know where they're from. I'm definitely kind of surprised that day trader is still here in this business. I mean, but I don't even know how to get to their website. Anyways, guys, who cares about day trader for now? All right, we still have not gone above this 490. We can't get above this pivot, so well, let me just wait a little bit. I kind of feel like, you know, we may try to break out of this and try to get back into the 530s. That's literally where this market was last night. So incredible how we thought it was kind of like a start of a bigger pullback last night. Literally the market hasn't done anything. The only thing it's done is curl back up again, a slow grind to the upside, of course, and then a little bit of a dump right at the start of this day. And next thing you know, the market obviously took a bounce back again. That's a V-shaped bounce. So I kind of feel like so far it's in that chop range. Like I said again, I drew a little level here, right? I said, okay, well, at 530, we got 530 and we got 500 as well, right? We got this, this, and to the downside we have this as well, which is 336. Right, so the reason I'm not long right now is because I kind of feel like I'm chasing at this point, and we are right at this pivot too, so it's kind of risky to get into this trade. The risk reward is not there. Technically I should have entered a trade to the long side right here, right? This is where I was supposed to get into the long. Of course I didn't do that, so I'm kind of like a little late to the party, and for me to go short is also another problem, because obviously this market got a nice beautiful bounce off that low 441. Right, this sort of a bounce back up again, like 60 points bounce. It's gonna be hard for you to kind of show this market, right? Like this is a pretty strong, strong of a bounce that we got right at the open. So I should have long right here. That's technically what I should have done, right here. And if you guys caught long right at this level, then that's great. But if you did not, and you try to now chase this and try to get long from here, we're in trouble. Because what if we start to tank back down again? Then you're kind of like holding a bag at this point. We've got a little bit of resistance here as well, so it's gonna be hard to crack above this level right now until we actually do. So the risk reward is definitely not there at this point. I'm gonna have to wait a little bit, build some structure here, right? Instead of just a little bit of a channel chop. Professor Sky, good morning. Good morning. What up? Day trade is a scam. Really, Siddharth? Why they're a scam? I mean, I was just trying to see what their offer is, because I got an email saying it's 90% off, and I was like, you know what, maybe it's a good deal. But I want to see what that 90% is, because I do know that they increased their price. So kind of like their MSRP price. So is it still, not still, is it $17 for 90% off, or is it 30 some dollars, $35? If it's $35, I'm not interested, you know what I mean? So I wanted to take a look, because they do have a Project X now. So I was kind of like, you know, if it's $17 for a 50k account, then maybe I may take a little step on that trade with day trader. But if not, then I'm not interested, you know what I mean? That's what I was kind of thinking. Trader's gone for long weekend holidays. Yeah, the market is open, but traders are away. You missed the open move. Yeah, man, probably that was our deal. But it actually ended up it only took us like, you know, 4 minutes to get a bounce, so it's kind of like hard. A blink of an eye, you got a bounce, V-shaped bounce, so not gonna be too easy. Nicolas Gomez, right? That's right, man. Holy Macchino. Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys. Take it easy, guys. It's the first day of a new fresh month. Right, the equities are closed, just the futures are open, but it's gonna be a pretty interesting day. It's gonna be a short day, guys. Just make sure all your open positions are closed before the market closes at 11 o'clock. So 11 o'clock meaning 1 p.m. Eastern time. That's when the market closes. Professor God, what up? Kelly, so now it can fly. Oh well, follow my rules. I'm happy with some free today dollars today. Nice, man. Kelly, hey, that's really all that matters. Great job, man. Steven, look at you, man. You passed 300k FX last night. How can you pass a 300k account last night with that sort of a market chart that we got? Incredible. You must probably entered. You probably found a real great entry point. A beautiful entry to the long, I guess. Wow, incredible. Great, man. I like that. Oh, you got in the gold trade. Nice, man. Yeah, I got into the gold trade too. After the stream was over, I came back on my desk and the market was dripping. I'm sorry, the gold was kind of ripping. So I took a stab, but obviously nothing really too crazy there. Kind of made about 50-60 bucks. Kelly, man, what up? Yeah, that's great, man. Great job. Steven, great job as well. Trading stop loss, nice. Great job, guys. You guys actually did a much better than myself last night. Last night, I ended up losing my trade day eval account. It's starting to become a habit to lose one account during the Asian market, which is fine. All right, guys, are we gonna try to break out of this pivot now? 484. We are looking like it wants to get a breakout of this level. RSI is sitting here at the 57 too. So we're not oversold, we're not overbought right now. But that was a nice, beautiful bounce. So I kind of feel like we are leaning more to the upside, to be honest. All right, guys, I'm going to step in with one. I kind of feel like this market is trying to move. I think it wants to make a little move to attempt to the upside back into the 500. So I'm going to try and look to see. So I'll look to enter, you know, with one. And I'm going to scale into my trades as we try to get a pullback here back down again. Now take a stab at this trade, guys. I'm gonna take a stab at this trade now, right? Maybe get a little bit of rejection back down and fill all my limit orders, and my average pricing probably back down into this zone, into the 460s. It gives me a chance of a better entry, and maybe then the market pops. Oh, it's already popping now, unfortunately. It's gonna go without me. I mean, I've got one micro, who cares about one micro really? But Maybe get a confirmation in here. Maybe I try to add to my position here, by the way. We'll see, guys. Ugh. What up, Jester right in the house? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Stop over leveraging 3D. Who's over leveraging? You? All right, guys, we are getting a nice bounce. Broke above the pivot. Let's see if we get a first attempt pullback here. All right, just think about it, guys. We got a rejection every time we try to kiss this pivot here. So we got rejection here. Let's see if this market truly has what it takes to get a bounce now back up again. This is definitely gonna get very interesting. Now, finally, are we gonna get a bounce back again? We kind of swept this liquidity here back in the 440s. Now getting a bounce back again. Yeah, by the way, guys. Oh, Trade-D, you're okay. You're just joking. You blow an account. It's okay, guys, man. I blow accounts every day. No problem. Just gotta have to make sure you don't blow an account that really matters, right? So Dow, I'm trading my XFA just to give you guys a little perspective. My target coming into this morning, just to kind of give you guys a little bit of a bigger picture story. My goal this morning is to get my XFA above the $150. So I'm gonna have to make about $300 to get it up there. So I'm gonna do a personal lockout on my XFA account if I can this morning. That's one. And I'm gonna try and trade some Vilanox master accounts. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of an activation on my Vilanox master accounts, and I'm gonna try and trade a couple of them to try and get to the 1 day, right? So to count it as a 1 day, if you will. And then I'm gonna try and trade my take profit trader evals that I've got now. I got a few take profit trader. My funded futures, however, on the other hand, I cannot trade my funded futures. Let me just take a look and see if I can actually trade, because I can't, guys. I can't trade my funded futures.
Order rejected.
Yeah, so I cannot trade my funded futures for some reason. I don't know if this is related to my live account that I don't know what it is, man. I don't even see where my live account is, number one, to begin with, and also at the same time, these accounts I can't trade. So it's either my funded futures accounts you can't trade today, or something is going on with my accounts because of my live account. So I do not want to miss my chance to trade my funded futures funded account to count it as a day, because I think it's going to be important for me. Because I need my payout in 2 days, but in order to do that, I've got to trade today and count it as a day as well. So I don't have that here. I'm a bit concerned. Is there some reason? Does anybody know? Is Trade-D, your my funded futures is working? So there definitely is something going on with my. Oh, all right. So it is working. It's just mine, just not working for some reason. So I don't know, guys, man. My funded features, I got my live account activated, so it's there. It's there, meaning I've got an email saying it's all good to go. But I don't see live account here by any means. And on top of that, I cannot trade my funded futures accounts. I don't know what it is, guys. I'm not sure what is going on. I'm definitely not happy with what's going on with my funded futures. I'm not interested to go to the live account, but here I am in the live account, but I don't see this account. Like, I can't trade this account that I've got right now, which kind of sucks. What up, everybody? Tishambe, Michelle in the house. What's the intraday account on this top step? There's no intraday account on this top step, bro. This is not an intraday. This is end of day drawdown on a top step. Trade D, if you're transferring to live, they pause the account, I think, until it activates. But I don't know why they pause. I mean, I got an email saying everything's good to go to trade. So I'm not, oh, they said it's gonna take me a few days, but those live accounts have nothing to do with my sim accounts, you know what I mean? So I don't know why this is on hold. I'm a little confused myself right now. They might pause all your other accounts because you're live. Oh man, Bowsman, that really kind of sucks. You know what I mean? Like this is the time for me to get this payout on this account. I only have 2 more days to trade, today and tomorrow, to get the payout on this freaking account. Right? This account is a funded account, and I've got $3,400 profit on it, and I only have to trade 2 more days to get my payout. I'm gonna be missing my days. Like, do I really care about the live account? Not really. I don't really give a damn about my live account. Who cares? I care about my payouts, and I'm not getting that, and I can't trade. So let's try again.
Order rejected.
Yeah, I can't, man. It's order rejected.
Order rejected.
I can't trade this, or I guess I can't trade my funded futures account. All right, guys. This could be a little bit of a fake, so as much as I like to add to my position here, I kind of feel like, you know, I do not want to get chopped here and get a little fake break to the downside that I'm gonna be in trouble. So all right. Yeah, man, and just I'm definitely not very happy, to be honest, with my funded futures. Moving you live takes you like 3-4 days to begin with, and to lock you out to trade all the other sim accounts that you have. Like, what in the world is going on here, guys, man? I'm not a happy camper at this point. The market closes. Mercel in the house, what up? Kelly. Everybody, great to see you again. Hey Min, what MFFU kind of account are you using? You're looking to get some of them? Okay, so if you are fairly new, a beginner trader, then I would strongly suggest you to, well, if it's me, I'm not gonna suggest you. If it's me, I probably end up going with core accounts, and that's the core accounts that I've got right now. I'm not trading anything beyond core accounts because I never really got a payout with my funded futures, and so I decided to go with the core, and now here I am taking lots of payouts from my funded futures, and now I'm moving to live with the core accounts that I had. So you gotta start somewhere. I kind of feel like core is the right approach in my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's just my personal opinion. But if you've already taken a lot of payouts, then I guess probably the other accounts are better. Maybe the pro accounts. I'm still trading funding ticks. Yes, I've got funding ticks here, guys. I got funding ticks, but they still have not taken my accounts away. So I still have these accounts that does not belong to me. And I got an email from funding ticks saying that these accounts are confirming that it does not belong to you, Stock Tigers. So they're gonna have to remove this account from your platform or dashboard. Well, the dashboard it's not there, but I mean on the TradeAway they're gonna take it away from me. But so far it's not out yet. I got an email I think last night, a little bit late, very late last night, but it's still here. So well, they asked me not to trade these accounts, but how the hell am I gonna know what is what? Which are my accounts, which are not, right? I'm gonna get confused in these. So here I am, you know, I've got 5 accounts with them right now. So we'll see if I can pass all of the 5 and try to get to the 5 funded accounts with funding ticks. Try to get the payouts pretty soon for the month of September. And my funded futures looking so far pretty good as well. I've got I'm gonna try and rebuild the funded accounts with my funded futures. Man, these names are confusing me sometimes. Take profit trader as well. I'm working on this evals too, so we'll see. We'll see, guys. Trade day, I'm getting pretty close to passing the accounts that I've got right here. And I've got Billanogs. I've got a whole bunch of Billanogs that I passed. So I'm not gonna activate all of them, of course. I'm gonna activate 3 accounts first. Try to build the 3 accounts that I've got, and then see if I can actually get, you know, build it really slowly. I'm gonna take it really slow with Billanogs, guys. I'm not gonna try and tilt. I'm not gonna try and oversize and try to get like you know, try to be a hero, try to make like a couple $1,000s on a single trade. You know, you got 40% consistency. You gotta have to take a look at the Billanogs. At the same time, it's trading drawdowns, so you gotta be very cautious and careful when you're trading these accounts. So a lot of works to do. You know, I'm definitely looking for market volatility to give me a chance to kind of trade a lot of these accounts that I've got now, right? So I've got XFA here as well. This account, I'm kind of down about $130 at this point. Really trying to see if I can get back into the green. I think that's the first step in the right direction today. My goal today really is try to get back into the green on my XFA account that I was kind of down last night. Scalpel, what up? Once you move to live, you cannot trade the sim any longer. Your account becomes dormant. Are you serious, bro? Scalper? I don't understand that, bro. Like, that doesn't make sense at all to me. It absolutely doesn't make sense to me at all. So where's my profit that I've made here? Where's it gonna go? What the hell, guys, man? Where's my account gonna go here? I've got $3,400 profit on this account. Where's it gonna go? Are they gonna combine all my profits that I made? They're dormant. Maybe it comes back if you fail the live. What the hell, man? What the hell? I'm definitely not a happy camper right now. Nobody cares about the live account. I certainly don't. I've got lots of live accounts on my personal front. I don't have to trade. I don't have to trade the prop firm's live account. I've got $3,400 profit on this funded account right here. Where is this gonna go? I can't trade this anymore. That's effed. Yeah, I don't like that, guys, man. Honestly, I think that's a total BS to be. I hope that it's not true. I think they will combine all your profits. I really hope so. If they don't, then I'm gonna be pissed. To be quite honest, man, I don't really care about their live accounts. I'm not here to trade prop firms' live accounts, man. It's just not part of my. It's not part of my thing, you know what I mean? I'm pissed now. I'm gonna go make some coffee here. Give me 1 minute, guys. Oh, by the way, I want to make it very clear. My live account's nothing. You know what I mean? Like, it's just I've only taken about $5,000 profits. Sorry, payouts on that account. So not a. I don't know if this equals to traders going live after taking a much more payouts than I did. So it's a little core account that I had, and I don't know, for some reason, fifth payout gets you to the live account, but essentially I've only made about $5,000 of that account, so not a big thing. I mean, if I've taken, let's say, a couple, like $20,000-$30,000 off that account, then it kind of makes sense for me to go live, but it's only $5,000 I've taken. And so just because I've taken my fifth payout, that doesn't mean that they move you to live. I think they should. I think they should have changed that. I think they should have the dollar amount instead of a payout number of payouts. You know what I mean? Because every account's gonna have different thresholds. So, oh, is there roll 5,000 and you go live? Oh, I see. All right. So essentially, you only made 4K from the 7.7 you paid and closed that account. Pretty much. 5K. 5K. In that account, I paid 65. I think I paid 65. I think they had a 15% off or something like that. So. Streamlab did not like that. Oh, what did you say, Professor? Professor, one of our very active trader on Discord, getting banned by Streamlab. Look at you, great job. Oh my god. Yeah, man. I mean, take a look at my XFA here. This is even worse, man. I have taken $13,000 of this single account. Sorry, I took $12,000 of this account, a single account here, and I've only paid what again? $200 or maybe a little less. So yeah, that's what I said, man. My expenses for the month of August is really low, and yet my payout was substantially higher. So I really like that sort of a proportion. You know, I like to continue that streak into the month of September. I'm looking for a bigger payout and maybe a status quo kind of a, you know, spend, I would say, for the month of September, guys. Even though I kind of feel like this market is going to be very volatile, moving into, obviously we're already in September, but I kind of feel like I mean, the September month definitely poses with a lot of opportunities, right? Because the market is going to be a lot of volatile. But my goal here for this month of September is to spend a lot less, right? And try to keep my account for a little bit longer than my past couple months. Okay, so that's obviously one of my goal. I mean, comes with, of course, you have to trade well too. But I'm just saying. You wish you could copy trade at least 2 accounts with Top Step. What do you mean? Like, I thought you're allowed to copy trade Top Step accounts. Can you not? Going live, you get paid direct from market prop firms. I mean, honestly, it doesn't really matter for me whether I'm getting money direct from the market or if getting money from the prop firm. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's the same money that I'm getting, right? I already have lots of live accounts, man, on my personal front. All the profits that I'm making on my prop firm space is moving to my live accounts, guys, man. Where's it gonna go? All right, it's all going to my live accounts on my swing trades portfolio, right? So I don't really care about their live accounts. It's not my. That's not the reason I'm trading prop firm. You know what I mean, guys? I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. Yeah, and they've asked, yeah, perfect play, man. They've also asked me to pay $130 a month for an exchange, man. That's crazy. Yeah, you're right. That's absolutely crazy. So it's kind of like, what's the point? Well, you have an advantage. You're using their leverage, right? You're using their leverage for a small amount of money. So that's a huge advantage, by the way. Don't get me wrong. That's a huge advantage, but I mean, the so-called live itself, it's like, for me, it doesn't really matter. That's not my ultimate goal with the prop firm. I mean, I understand the path to live is what matters for a lot of traders. For me, it's like, if you got a long-term portfolio, right, on your personal account, you got swing trading live accounts on a personal front, and all of those monies are coming from somewhere, and that's the profits that I made. So it's like, do I really have to get to the live accounts or the profit space? I don't know. I'm not quite interested, to be honest. What up, money cut in the house, man? Guys, this market is definitely acting cheap, right? It's cheap. It's not trying to give us any sort of an opportunity. We probably had a better move last night. We had a better move last night. Do we have a lot of streamers this morning streaming, or is it just me? Let's just take a look and see. I think we have quite a few. No? Oh, there is still quite a bit. There's still quite a bit. I didn't realize that. Yeah, there's quite a bit. Yeah, quite a bit. I thought everybody in the US is taking a little break, hanging out, getting out. All right, guys. Yeah, this is exactly what I was kind of thinking this market's gonna do. So I was like, you know what? I do not want to get. The last thing you really want to do is get cooked in this market, guys. Especially in today's the kind of a perfect day, and a worse day to do that, right? Get cooked, and then it's like only half day, and you don't really have a lot of time to try to call back up again, right? So. Alright guys, we are getting a little pullback here. It looks like we're kind of running out of steam right now at this point. I don't even know what to do, guys, man. I'm gonna... Oh man, this is getting pretty silly. It almost kind of feels like today could be the day I'm gonna be down. I'm gonna flatten this. Oh, no, I'm not gonna flatten this. I'm gonna try and all right, I'm looking for an average, maybe a little pullback here and then back up again. Oh, did somebody say something? Just 1 second, guys. I did not get a chance to look at the chat. Let me focus on the chat for now while this market is trying to figure out what it really wants to do. This market. Oh, where's my coffee? I completely forgot my coffee, guys. 1 second. I'll be right back in 2 seconds. 2 seconds, everybody. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys, man. I'm happy with my journey for sure. All I'm saying is, like, we are at disadvantage. Almost kind of feels like trying to go live with a prop in space. You know what I mean? So that's the only thing that I'm kind of like, okay, well, what's the benefit for me other than leverage? That's really the only advantage we have, and maybe taking a payout every day. But you can also do that with your live account too, on your personal live account. Thoughts on gold this morning? Oh, Andreas, man, I don't want to take a look at the gold. Let's take a look at the gold for the stream. Oh my, look at that gold, guys. Oh man, huge. Let's go back to the 4 hours, guys, man. I think this is gonna be truly important. Guys, when we held, like, honestly, I kind of thought we were gonna get a pullback here, back down again. See, every time we try to kiss this level, 35.23, we got a pullback. We got a constant pullback down, pull back down. We had a pullback down, pull back down, pull back down again. So I was kind of like, okay, well, maybe another pullback down again, pull back down again, or at least for right now, I kind of feel like it's 60-40, at least for me, from what I see. I kind of feel like, you know, we held this level pretty nicely last night. So unless some bigger news come out this morning or in the next few days, maybe we still move here a little more to the upside, or maybe we retest the 21, I guess. Maybe a little bit of a retest back down again and get a bounce back up. Do I see something like this play out? That's gonna get pretty interesting. So far I'm not leaning more to a pullback of something of this nature, right? I don't know what you guys see, but at least for me, I don't know if this is what we're gonna be getting. I kind of feel like we're heading north, but maybe with a pullback into the 20s to kind of like shake out the longs, the weaker longs, if you will, and maybe get a bounce back up again. But anyways, that's the gold. I'm not trading gold. Just I've never been that great with gold anyways to start with, so. All right, here I am, 485. Here this market, 485, guys. Did we actually tap the EMA here, support at 480, get a bounce? Now let's see, guys. We're having a little bit of a tough time trying to get a bounce here. I'm gonna exit this trade. So I exited that trade. We're having a tough time trying to bounce. I kind of feel like, you know, we are pulling back here. It almost kind of feels like this one, right? Same thing here. I kind of feel like, you know, we're heading it a little bit to the downside, to the south. We'll see what this market does. But that's what I kind of feel like this market's gonna do. Kind of running out of steam at this point. Oh, and sorry guys, man, I forgot to look at the chat here again. I wasn't expecting a very proactive, high traffic chat this morning. I thought it was kind of like an easygoing session, if you will. But lots of chat here. Thank you everybody for being here this morning. If you can take care. Oh, hold on guys, look at that pullback here. If you take out the London highs, I call it a day. Yeah, customer support, I just told them after you go live, all profits on the other sim accounts are forfeited. Trade D, don't be so mean to me this morning. Like, why is Trade D being so mean this morning? What sort of a bad news can you ever get? I don't think that's true, man. like I paid for those accounts that I've got right now. Doesn't make sense. I paid for those accounts. There's profits on it. What are you talking about? And they're not gonna forfeit my accounts. Damn it. They're not gonna do that. I don't think so. I doubt it. I highly doubt. I'm not gonna trade my fundy futures if that is the case, for sure. All right, guys, we are getting a nice little pop over 470, guys. I'm gonna try and take a little step here, guys. I obviously do not want to force myself into my trades, but at the same time, I kind of feel like at least 5 micro I've got to get into. What up, Gabriel? What is going on, man? We closed at 1 p.m. Eastern time this morning. Paolo, what did Paolo say? If you take out a London Heights, call it a day. Where's Pablo? Gold has a better price action today, but yeah, I mean, it's definitely a riskier asset, right? It can go against you any moment. And like, the gold is not technically a pure technicals, right? It's not a pure technical trade on gold, and that's the reason why me, including a lot of other traders, do not trade gold, because it's not a technicals all the time. A lot of the fundamental stories kind of dictate where the market's gonna go. I mean, where the gold is gonna go, and that's what the problem is, right? You want to have a higher probability when you get into a trade. Even if you're wrong, at least you get out of your trade. But gold is where it's kind of like a very tricky at this point. So right now it's worse in Asia. I kind of feel like, yeah, it's definitely worse in Asia for sure. Top Step pushes, Adam B, Top Step pushes that whole you2 go live nonsense. If you're making money, I don't see. Yeah, I don't like, you know, the only leverage going live is to kind of like the leverage that you use with the profits. And then what else? The daily payouts that obviously you get with anybody. Like, even if you're trading your personal live account, you get daily payouts too. So it's just really the leverage, I guess. And matters to the prop firms, though. Yeah, I mean, I understand it kind of matters to the prop firms, but do I really care? All I care is about myself and my fellow traders, so we can all bank together and be successful in our trading journey. I think that really matters for us the more. Justin Wright, if you're a good trader, that you have to trade my funded futures expert accounts. I do not trade gold normally, but today's price action is surely better than NQ. Yeah. Prajot Mahajan. And it's hard to pronounce these names, guys. My English isn't perfect either, and some of your names are making it even more difficult for Stock Tiger, which is fine, but just say Prajot. Where are you from? I'm from I'm from Canada. Cheers, guys. Cheers for a coffee this morning. Prajunt. Salah. Imagine. All right, guys. The market. Whoa, man. What is market trying to do? What is this market trying to do, guys? 483. We've been just sitting there for a long time. I don't even know what to say, to be honest, at this point. I do want to hop on a long, but I kind of feel like, you know, we just crashed it all the way down back into the pivot. Underneath the pivot, so I kind of feel like, you know, maybe we have a little more pullback here before we get some sort of a bounce, or we just chop around like I said, right? On a larger grand scheme of things, I kind of told you guys, man, we have this 538 to 380 like a zone, like a channel. Within that channel, we may try to play within those channel today, or tighter range, probably the 500 to 470. So it's literally about 30 points range. We could be something like this today. or we try to get a little breakout and get rejection here and get a pullback down, and this could be the support as well, and try to get a bounce back up again. So I think this is what it's going to be, the level 1 range and level 2 range kind of thing, with no real trend line at this point. And that's what I'm kind of thinking. And guess what, guys? We also have a little bit of resistance on a trend line too. Trend line resistance here. It really kind of coincide. Kind of makes sense that we may get a rejection of this level. This is the trend line here, the topping end of the trend line, right? So this is the topping end of the trend line. Just moving back to the 15-minute chart as well. But you guys can see that's a bigger level time frame. And that's the rejection of the trend line there, right? And this is another trend line from the other side that we got a rejection off from. So here we are, guys. We got a rejection across the board. So we have another one. So I'm on a 15-minute chart, but we may curl back up again. But at the same time, this could be a rejection of this pivot too, and maybe curl back down again. Gonna be hard. I kind of like to the downside, to be very honest, and the reason I say that right now is because I think this market had a lot of chance to get it up there and break out. Every time we try to break out, you know, we hit that resistance and we constantly get a pullback. Yes, we did not really get that meaningful pullback, but you guys know the market was obviously very bullish coming into the last couple of weeks. And so the expectation is the bulls take over, be in charge, and break out of those levels. But we constantly get rejection of the 670s and against this trend line as well. So I kind of feel like, you know, we try to bounce, but at some point, I think this is where we get a rejection of from. Here I've got 500, 530, and then 570 as well. So maybe if we push, I think we get rejection, try to pull back here, but I could be wrong. So I'm gonna place my stop obviously in that resistance level, and that's what I'm gonna try and do. I don't think it's, you know, I kind of, is it gonna be a trending day today? I don't see that at the moment. But again, like I said, you know, anything can happen right now in this market. Right, so I've got some couple levels that I'm gonna have watching here. Right, I've got one here. How do I make it bigger? How do I make this bigger, guys? Oh, I can't do that. So anyways, we got one here and we got one here as well. So we got 3 levels we're kind of watching. Right, so we got one. Right, so we got 3 levels. So I'm watching these levels now. Let's see what this market does. So far, the V-shaped bounce was actually pretty important to kind of give you sort of a... It's very interesting because we got a V-shaped bounce. If you just take a look at this, guys, man. We got a V-shaped bounce, right? V-shaped bounce here. Why is this drawing? All right, so we got a V-shaped bounce here. Let me just change the color of this. Oh, it's good. Make it white. All right, we got a V-shaped bounce here. We got a we're kind of a V-shaped bounce here as well. We got a V-shaped bounce here as well. So every time we try to, you know, get down to the support, we had a pretty strong bounce of that support. So, well, we also have to take a look at the resistance levels that I've drawn there. So, all right, so far the market trying to get a bounce. It's not getting any sort of a pullback here, so. Okay, I'm gonna try and take a stab at a long on a pullback here, guys. That's what I'm gonna try and do. Stefan, what up? Do you ever use the DOM to trade? I don't use DOM, guys. I don't use DOM at all. I don't use level 2. I don't use bookmap. I don't use any of that sort. I'm not saying those are bad tools. I just don't use them. I don't look at the big orders, guys, man. There's no point in me looking at the big orders. I look at the major levels, which obviously at the end of the day, it's the same thing. Major levels, major level of resistance, major level of support is what I like to use. And obviously those are kind of equivalent to big orders on your DOM and your book map as well. Major levels, guys, man. Major level, major channel support, major channel resistance, right? And that's what you use to get into entries and exits. And trend lines as well. I love trend lines, trend line trades. Paolo, sorry, disagree with that type of mentality. Problems will not exist. We traders should be thankful that we have access to high margins, so problems have my respect. I don't know what you talked about, Paolo. I have respect for everybody. Just the right. What up, Case Suleiman? What time the market closed today? You've been asking that question for a while now. The market closed at 1 p.m. guys. Are we gonna get a little breakout of this level now? Oh. Man, the morning coffee is not helping right now. I probably have to go grab another espresso or something like that. Do you guys drink coffee in the morning, guys? How do you guys start the day, if you guys don't mind me asking? How long did it take you to become a profitable trader? It took me a long time. I'm one of those traders. It took a much more, I think, than on average traders, I think, in my opinion. I've been trading for like over 13 years now. But to become profitable, I think it took me like 4-5 years to get there. Smoke the tokes, man. Great job, man. Great job. Yeah. I see how profitable you are in trading. Gabriel, breakfast coffee. Nice. I like that. Yeah, breakfast. I like that. Rick Reed. You guys are so funny. Monica, what up, Monica? Expect 550 level today. Yeah, I kind of feel like, you know, we are going to get a bounce, but I like to get a better entry point. Guys. I think this market is gonna, obviously it's very fragile, no volume. So we could see a lot of big swings here in this market. It almost kind of looks like it's getting a bounce and they go woo down, and the next thing you know, it gets a bounce again. So the first attempt to get a pullback here, I try to go long, try to re-enter, average down. Smoke the toke. Nice cup of green tea. Nice. Duchamp Michelle, what were you trading before Prop Firm? Before Prop Firm, I was trading on my, I still trade on my interactive broker. Obviously, if you're Canadian, most of the Canadian traders trade using interactive brokers, or for me, I use interactive broker. I also use Quest Trade as well. So I use both Quest Trade and interactive broker. I use Quest Trade to do long swings, you know, like swings that I'm going to be holding for like 3 to 6 months. But a little bit anything shorter than that, you know, like trading options or trading swings, but swings that, you know, I'm going to only end up holding for about a couple of weeks. Those are the stuff that I trade using my interactive brokers. So I use 2 brokers right now to kind of get into my personal live trading, and that's what I still do, and that's where I come from to begin with. And during that process, of course, I got into the prop firm space too. So, do you trade options? Yes, I do trade options, man. I don't know. I heard there's an options prop firm, but honestly, do I really care? I don't, unfortunately. Fiber Splice Goldman, how is Kaluna doing right now? Do you trade micros or minis, scalper? It really depends on the situation. Like, if you have a high conviction on your trade, you'll probably end up going with NQ. But if you are kind of confused and you kind of feel like this market is not really truly giving you that sort of a conviction that you need to take a little more aggressive step in your trade, then I get in with micro trades. Just like right now, I kind of feel like, I'm not really sure what this market's going to do because the market is really choppy. And of course, it's only a half day. So I think I'm probably better off trying to scale into my trade just in case I'm kind of wrong, right? And get a better average entry point to kind of like have a better trade, if you will. But that's usually what I do. What you're doing streaming on a holiday. What up, Bull Cambo? I was waiting for you. The streaming was just specifically waiting for Bull Cambo to hop onto the stream so I can say hello to you and check you out. How you doing today? Scalper, what up? Yeah, that's fine. Thanks, brother, for being here. I should be thanking you for being here, ABB, what up? Electrolytes drink. Then you have a coffee. Nice, man. I like that too, ABB. I don't like smokes the jokes answer. CRA, I don't like that. CK, at least you never give up. RW, man, yeah. I don't give up. I try not to give up. There are times, of course, I try to give up too, but I mean, I have nowhere to go. I can't give up this journey, right? I can't give up this journey. As long as you're a passionate day trader, love trading, it's part of your DNA, then naturally you're just never gonna give up this journey. That's what you're talking about. Here's Johnny, what up, man? All right, guys, the market trying to get a bounce or what now? I like to go long, but I kind of feel like, we're gonna be chopping this range, and all it's going to do is, if I average my cost here, my average would probably come up to like 484, and the next thing you know, this market tries to pull back down here, I'll be back in negative. So, all right, hold on 1 second, guys. All right, I took it off here. I'm gonna have to just, I don't know. I took it off, guys, for about $30 trade on that. So I made literally $50 today. Wow, great job, Stock Tiger. I mean, this market is not giving you anything to kind of trade against. So, I'm a little bit. I'll be honest, man. I'm a little bit nervous about getting into this trade with NQ right now, because I'm afraid of like a surprise move, either to the downside or to the upside, and I don't want to get stopped out. So I would rather scale in to my trade, probably up to 6 micros, and try to see if I can scale into my trades and try to pay off profits as needed. Market is almost dead. Yeah, you know what? Usually it's not as dead as today, as much as today, guys. Usually it's not like this, right? It's not as bad as this today. Guys, by the way, take a moment to smack the like, everybody. We got over 260 viewers. If you guys want to support the stream, please take a moment, a few seconds of your time to smack the like. Support the channel. If you guys want to see me go every day, live. Deschamps Michelle last night was actually pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's good and bad, I guess. I don't know. I took it off there. All the laborers are busy with parties, so traders doing their homework, no volume. Yeah, I mean, it also kind of makes sense to use this kind of a day to kind of like you know, refresh yourself. So if I can't trade my funded futures account anymore, I'll be in trouble. Oh, 1 second, guys. I think they're sending me an email again. My funded futures. I just got an email. 1 second. So I gotta look for something else to trade. Yeah, I've got to look for something else to trade, guys. Application status is still pending. Application status is still pending. What the hell? Personal information already submitted. All required documents are already submitted as well, so that's all good. What the hell are they talking about? It's just pending right now. Okay, I see. Oh well, I can't trade my funded futures anymore, so what the hell am I gonna do now? What is it that Stock Tiger is gonna have to do? So part of my goal obviously for the month of September was to get about $10,000 off the my funded futures accounts, and now that's obviously not going to happen. That's gonna suck so much, guys, man. I can't believe that. That's like literally about 25 to 30% of my total payouts that I'm targeting, and so I'm gonna have to look at something else. It's been annoying. It's been annoying. I'm definitely not very happy right now with what's going on with my funded futures. Literally my 10K of payouts that I'm kind of targeting for the month of September, it's now pretty much almost off the table, which damn it, guys. Is it time for bed again? Everybody, how is everybody's day going? Let me just do a little poll here. I want to find out how your days are going, guys. Little poll. Let's find out if you guys are having a great long weekend so far. All right, guys, market's starting to move here, guys. Is the market moving? Oh, 1 point. All right, that's great. 1 point, guys. 1 point move in this market. Wow, that's a lot of move here in this market. Incredible. Man, I'm really trying to get this account over. Oh, actually, you know what? At the end of the day, this is still not going to count as a day too, right? I think today and tomorrow is going to count as a 1 day. I kind of feel like today's not going to be. It's only counted as a half day, if I'm not wrong. Half day, and then maybe it's today and tomorrow will be 1 day. Wow, this market, guys, holy moly. They mentioned it counts as a separate day, really? Oh man, so then I'm gonna have to make a good trades. Or am I gonna be forcing myself? Guys, let's do a little quick scalps maybe. Maybe you guys think I should do a quick scalp? Oh man. Oh dear. I'm nervous to get into trade. I'm nervous to get into trades here, guys. I do not want to be wrecking my XFA account just because I can't trade my funded futures account. That doesn't mean that I wreck my XFA. But I'm definitely not happy with my funded futures, guys, man. What the hell? I paid for all these accounts and now I can't trade. What about my profit on my freaking funded account that I've got right now? Guys, do you guys have a my funded futures customer service email? I've got to send an email to them. I need to better understand their rules, man. I have no idea how this is gonna work out. I'm definitely not a happy camper at this point with everything that's going on. I can't even trade this freaking my funded futures funded account that I've got lots of profits on it too. Absolutely annoying. What's the email that you guys use to send email to my funded futures? You have to fail your live if you want your other funds. That completely does not make sense to me at all. Like, guys, man, I'm sorry, man, that doesn't make sense at all to me. Man, I really want to quick scalp, but I'm scared. I haven't been this scared trading this live account. Sorry, not live account. I keep saying live account now. XFA account. Because we're kind of like in that chop. So, hold on 1 second, guys. Really, Michael Anthony? Man, I don't even want to read their FAQ now. Jeez, man. All the profits that I have potential to make on my funded futures is all off the table now. Damn it, guys! What the hell? Just withdraw people live. If you fail, you have a backup. Honestly, I don't know, man. I may have to just fail that account right away. And in fact, you know what I have to do? Maybe I can't say that here. On my live streaming, I can't say that. But I'm gonna have to be smarter going forward. I hope you guys understand what I mean. What's the backstory to my funded futures? Kieran, there's no backstory. It's just that I'm moving to live. They moved my account to live now, but while they're doing that, I cannot trade any of my other accounts that I've got, including accounts, the same funded account that I've got a lots of profit on. And I've got $3,500 profit on one of my funded account, and I can't even trade that. And I've got payout coming in 2 days, and I'm trying to build more funded accounts in my funded futures so I can kind of like get into that habitual payout every week, right? So I can put myself into like a 10K payout for the month of September using my funded futures core accounts, and I can't do that now because I've got to trade the live account. And so I'm definitely not a happy camper right now. I'm literally giving up 10K of a payout potential that I've got, right? I've already taken about I think about 12,000 payout from my funded futures last month across many other accounts. But one single account got me to 5K, of course. So not a happy camper right now, guys. I'm not happy. That's like a big portion of my payout that it's there for me. Right. We'll go back to the view up. And I don't even have a view up here on my indicators. Where'd the view up go? Once again. Oh, the color of this VWAP is horrible, guys. I've got to change that. I thought it was yellow, but it's not. There you go. All right, guys. The VWAP here. All right, the VWAP here at 472. Upstep will do the same when you request your 5th payout. Oh man. I don't know, guys. I'm definitely in trouble now if this is the case. Like I said again, I'm not interested in their live accounts. I'm definitely not. Hey guys, if you guys want to see me go live with my Find the Futures live account, and if you guys are new to the stream, guys, please take a moment to, of course, subscribe to this channel to always get notified every time I go live. And don't forget to smack the like too this morning. A great Labor Day. I hope all of you having a great morning. The market definitely is choppy here, guys. Not in movies. I don't even know how long I can actually get into the straights. I may have to call it a day, maybe a little sooner. I'm surprised that this market is actually a lot what do you call this, slower, because usually when you have a long weekend, it's not as slow as this, right? I mean, usually it's not the case, but for some reason it is today. Of course, Stock Tiger going live. During New York, I mean, I've never really seen this market be very volatile every time I go live, right? Yeah, ATR is non-event right now. Like, it's literally not moving at all. Maybe it's a good idea to kind of like try and scalp. And guess what, guys? If I try to scalp this thing with an understanding with the range, I tell you what, this market's gonna start to move. Soon as I try to get into a trade with NQ, I'm telling you, man, this market's gonna start to move, and I'm gonna get pissed, and I'm gonna revenge trade, and I'm gonna lose. Oh dear, I don't even want to think about that, to be honest. What is the red box with the down arrow on the top of the chart? Oh, that's just the resistance that I drew. So these are resistance levels, right? I drew. So just in case you get a bounce, then these are the level of resistance, right? We got a pivot here as well. I really do kind of feel like this market has some more room to the upside, to be honest. But again, let's try to scale into my trade here. I don't want to chase this because this market is definitely very choppy, so I do not want to chase this market, try to be cute with this, and then all of a sudden as soon as I try to get into a trade, I'm gonna get. Kieran, what up? Just a reminder, let cheat in the house, man. Chat wait for an hour. K Trio, the 1 hour candle is showing doji, but it's not totally go up. Well, yeah. Well, this market is starting to move now. 491. But again, it's choppy. Pull it back here, back again. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to start scaling into my trades here, guys. That's what I'm gonna try and do right now.
Order filled.
Alright, there we go. Stepping in with one. Okay, so I'm gonna try and scale into this trade until the VWAP here, guys. The VWAP, maybe a VWAP bounce. Alright. Oh man, this thing is just not giving us a chance. Alright, let's do something else. I mean, this market is definitely very choppy. So, shoot. I'm trying to go long, but I'm also trying to find a better entry because it's so choppy. Ouch. Oh. What a perfect timing, Monica. I was trying to scale into my trade, and all of a sudden it's like, Monica goes, it's time to dump. Oh dear.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
You guys are funny. Oh my god. Alright guys. Looks pretty decent here, but we could also get a pullback too. Let's not forget about that. Man, this market is definitely not
Order filled.
Jeez, choppy as hell, guys. Choppy as hell. Oh, right. Not bad, not bad. At least we're getting some sort of a bounce here. We're trying to break out of this area now, which is obviously great. We're getting a nice little break out of the zone now, which I think it's not bad. I'm gonna flatten this trade, guys. I'm gonna try and reload on a pullback here, back down again. Right, I'm gonna reload on a pullback here, right? With an understanding this market is going to chop around in this range. I think we're gonna have a fun morning, guys. I'm gonna do a lot of chop trades. Watch me do a lot of scale. I still like it to the long side. I still like it to the long side, guys. The market looks it wants to keep pushing. You know, higher low, higher low. Every pullback here was a bounce. And it was a pretty strong bounce of that low as well, right? We hit this last night, right at the midnight. Look how bearish the market really looked. But every time we tap the key level, we get a beautiful bounce. So I kind of feel like this market really still has some juice. I don't think the market is just ready yet. I think we probably end up getting a pullback when we least expect this market is going to pull back, right? Well, a lot of traders are going to be like, okay, well, I think a pullback is probably off the card, you know, and that's when I think this market is going to catch everybody off guard. Maybe we get a huge, massive pullback starting tomorrow. Nobody knows, right? But we'll see. For now, for at least today, I kind of feel like we are creating a higher low until we break it down underneath the VWAP, which is still a long way to go from here. That's like 20 points away from where we are right now. So we'll see. Today's a holiday. Oh, okay. There we go, guys. We got a rejection of that. Man, that was a huge one. I took my profits off the table on that pullback there. Oh, sorry, on that bounce. If you were a market mover, day off and trap them. I don't know how to respond to that question. Oh, it doesn't look like that's a question. Are you guys trading? Are you guys trading this morning, guys? All right, guys, we are getting a little pullback here. Is this going to be sort of a little more of a pullback here? All right, guys, I'm gonna flatten this. I'm gonna try and short this, guys. Let's see.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Nice, guys, nice. Come on, let's do it. One more, break it down. One more, break it down. Moving my stop to, no, I'm just gonna reload. Reload on a bounce. Maybe I'll try to reload back again. It's got some more juice here or what now?
Order filled.
Alright, guys, not a bad pullback here. Not a bad pullback, guys. Okay, now I'm moving my stop to break even.
Order filled.
Down to 2 now.
Order filled.
Alright, guys, I'm long now. I'm long.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Alright, exited that trade. All right, I'm only down to 63 now. Holy man, it took me a long time to go back up again. I was down about 160 bucks, down to 63. I'm $800. So now I only need 63 plus 150, so I still need about $200. I'm not sure, guys. Am I supposed to trade NQ? I don't know why, but I just don't feel like this is the right time to trade NQ. And that's what I'm kind of like little. Oh man, damn.
Order filled. Order filled.
Look at that. Oh, pivot.
Order filled.
Playing a very tight range. Fiber Splice, man, great job. Roa Trades, what up? Roa Trades, what is going on, man? How's your trades going, Roa? $487. Are we gonna get a pullback here, back down again? That was a nice little bounce off that 479. All right, guys, I want to add to my position. Damn, I just can't do it. I'm scared. Oh, he was live this morning? Well, the price action is garbage. Yeah, I know. This price action is just great. Great. A beautiful price action we get right now. Holy moly.
Order filled.
All right, guys. Not a bad. What am I gonna do now? Hold on. Man, it's hard to play this market, guys. Playing this market is definitely hard. I'm trying my level best, but tough feel, guys. Tough one. I kind of feel like this market is gonna move. Oh man, did I make a wrong decision here to get it? Ugh. Hold on, guys. I hope I'm not wrong on this. Can this be any more challenging? This almost kind of feels like trading the Asian market at this point. All right, guys, welcome to Asian market. Great to see everybody again. The biggest and largest Asian market trade. This chop is real.
Order filled.
GD, are you profitable? Yes, sir. I am. I'm just a small profitable trader, right here. Just a small little profitable trader. I hope this is okay for you. Uh, 491 now. 491. Choppy. Yeah, I still think we get a balance, guys, man. Every time we try to break it to the downside, we got to balance. Look at those wicks, guys, man. Look at those wicks, right? So I'm gonna have to draw these levels again. Yeah, bats, just like very casual one account. Oh. I want to go aggressive, guys, man. Wow, man. Feeling tough. As much as I love to.
Order filled.
Well, guys, here I am. I'm stepping in here, guys. I kind of feel like, we are gonna push it up. Let's see if we do. Get a nice little push here into the pivot.
Order filled. Order filled.
Alright, it's kind of working out. It's kind of working out. Wow, what a battle for $150, guys. What a battle. We are breaking out here, guys. We are breaking out. We are breaking out. Breaking out, guys. Let's see if we can actually have that little bit of a juice here to push it all the way into the 500s. Let's see if this market has what it takes to get a push into the 500s now. Okay, I'm gonna place my stop here at the break even. I'm pushing my stop here at the break even, guys. So I'm gonna add to my position here.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, I've added to my position here. 10 contracts. Placing my stop here at the 488. I've added to my position now. All right, guys, I'm gonna add some more.
Order filled. Order filled.
13 contracts. Placing my limit order pretty tight.
filled.
All right, guys, I took a stab. That's it. No turning back now. Moving my stop to pretty much at the break even now. All right, guys. There we go. We are getting that move. We are getting that move, guys. Removing this color here for a moment.
Order filled.
All right, guys, I'm peeling some more profits off the table if I can. Moving my stop to break even now.
Order filled.
All right, we've been patient enough, guys, man. You guys know I've been very patient in this trade. I'm down to 8 contracts now. Trying to see if I can take 3 to 4 contracts off the table right here at this 499 to 500 level. So we could have a nice little push here, guys. If we push here, I think we could go. I'm gonna take one more off the table right now. One more off the table. I'm gonna take one more off as well. I'm down to 6 now, guys. We might stop to break even. Placing 2 more at the pivot. If we get a pullback here, that's fine with me. Actually, I'm gonna give a little bit more room here down into the 494. That's where my stop is going to be. 6 contracts here, guys. If this can't push, we are trying to push though, but we have this little bit of resistance that we gotta get over first before we get back into the pivot. Maybe a little bit of tough time. I'm thinking to take one more off the table, guys. Down to 5 now. Down to 5 contracts. Oh man, it's not even getting filled. Holy. 1 second, guys.
Order filled.
Getting a little rejection there. I'm gonna give myself a little bit more room here, guys. A little bit more room. Take you one more off the table right here. I'm gonna take it down to 3 contracts here, guys. Man. I thought I got this, but of course, I'm trying to be very careful in my trades this morning, especially trading the XFA account. That really matters so much. 25.40. I guess I'm just gonna take my final take profit right here, guys, man. Ichimuchi, kind of feel a little uncomfortable. I'm gonna exit my trade, guys. I exited my trade. All right, guys, I'm back up again. I'm back in the green, guys. I'm back in the green. $50 in the hala. I've got to make another $100 to get this thing counting as another day, of course. Let's take a look at the performance stat here. So that's $46. That's back in the green. Wow, man. Can this be any more challenging to get this freaking thing above this levels, man? Trying to make another green day after trading for about 33 days now. After trading for 33 days, this is a fresh new month as well. And the first day of the fresh new month, I want to make sure this stays green. This is what again? I requested a payout on the 28th. I think so. Let me just take a look and see when I did. I requested on the 28th. It's right here. So this is my first day here. And this is my second. This is going to be my second day. So I have 3 more days to get this thing going. We'll see, guys. I really want to trade NQ now, but I kind of feel like I'm gonna get absolutely chewed by the market if I try to get into the NQ. like every time you start off trading the MNQ, you probably want to end the day with MNQ. If you try to flip back and forth between the two during the day or during the session, or say during that account that you're trading, things could get pretty ugly pretty quick as well, right? Because what you see, like the loss that you see when you're trading MNQ is substantially different when you're trading NQ. So you kind of, you know, let's say if I shift my trade from MNQ to NQ now, I'll be down $70-$80 and I'll be like shaking my head off, and I may exit my trade because I'm pressured now, because I didn't see that sort of a negative being down so much, because I've been trading MNQ for say the whole morning. So all right, guys, market try to get a bounce. Yeah, maybe a little pullback here before we try to get a bounce. So I'm gonna try and scale in again with MNQ. So here I am, guys. I took my profits off the table and trying to see if I can re-enter at a lower price, because ultimately I kind of feel like, you know, we're gonna break out of this pivot. If that is the case, I want a better entry, reload with a better entry point, and rinse and repeat kind of thing, right? So what up, ASI Fly? What up, Smokey in the house, man? Man, the market getting a bounce. Yeah, the market is definitely trying to feel the FOMO. Absolutely, you're right. Hi, true. I agree. This market is trying to get a lot of traders to get into the FOMO trade. So will Stock Tiger get into the FOMO trade? Maybe. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys. It's gonna get even better if I can get some support with the likes as well, everybody, while you can. And while I wait for this market to do its thing, to maybe try to give me a little pullback here, back down again. Guys, man, look at that push. Look at that push. Should I try and short this, guys? I'm gonna try and short this. If this squeeze, man, I'll be absolutely cookie. Oh, what happened? What happened, guys?
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
I'm not sure what happened there. I'm not sure. Oh man, let me just take a look and see for how long I've been live. I've been live for about 2 hours now. I've been live for 2 hours, guys. Wow. Look at this price action, guys. This PA is absolutely Pokemuki. I don't even know what to tell you guys about this price action. All I can say is I'm unhappy with my funded futures taking everything away from me. All right, guys, let me try to trade. All right, guys, 1 second. I'm gonna try and flatten this. Let me try to trade my funding ticks here for a moment while this market tries to do its thing. Obviously, these are not my accounts, by the way. Just want to make it very clear out there. These are not my accounts. So, I mean, when I say these are not my accounts, these are somebody else's account just popped onto my dashboard for some reason. Which they're trying to fix that. These are my accounts, and I'm gonna be trading. Oh man. Yeah, John, man, they've sent that. My Funny Futures sent out a $1 email quite a while ago, I think. John, what up? Nasuti, what is going on, brother? I only have one Smoky trades. I only have one account. Oh, this market is choppy. Guys, just a quick reminder, Apex 90% off with a $85 lifetime activation ends in a day. I think tomorrow. It ends tomorrow by end of tomorrow, right? So that's Apex 90% off, and Bullanox 90% off also ends, I think, tomorrow too, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it ends tomorrow, guys. 90% off on both Bullanox and Apex. And Apex with a lifetime activation, $85 ends tomorrow as well. And we still have the 40% off on the Take Profit Trader. So if you guys want to take advantage of that, if you guys have to reload, those are the offers. Oh man, I still have lots of accounts to trade, and this market is just not giving me a chance to get into some meaningful trades, if you will. So I'm kind of like stuck in this. Maybe I'm gonna have to take a little slow and try to maybe trade when the market presents with some sort of an opportunity for us to trade. See how difficult it was to get. Well, actually, you know what? I lied. Like, I made $200 off this XFA account, which is actually pretty good. I think if you go to their My Fund Futures dashboard, it's gonna pop. Like it's got an auto pop, right? And it's gonna ask you to participate on that. So if you did not get an email, your dashboard will pop as well. Yeah, what a slow price action so far. The market, honestly, it's only what, up 0.1%. That's 26 points. So just so you guys are aware, the market pumped 0.4%. That's about 80 to 90 points last night during Asia market, and of course you guys see me get cooked on my trade day eval account. And now the market literally just gave back everything that we gained last night, early this morning, and then it's trying to crawl back up again. But so far it's kind of like a chop, so nothing really truly there to trade up against. It's kind of like in the pivot now. Yeah, this so far we're kind of breaking up, right? So far we're breaking up. So maybe a pullback could be a viable opportunity for me. So maybe a pullback into, I don't know, 480, 495, 496 zone. I'm trying to see if I can actually call back up again. Well, we had a chance of a pullback into the VWAP. We never really did that. You know, we got a nice, beautiful bounce off that EMA support in that 480. So I kind of feel like, you know, this market may have some more juice here to the upside. I want to get into some trades, but the market's just not there for us. So this is yeah, we're in that 500 range. Like, I can't even short this market because, like, if this thing starts to move, it's gonna move pretty quick. You know what I mean? So I don't want to get chopped in this bounce. That's why I can't even short and I can't even long, because we are kind of like in that premium price, right at this level. So it's like, oh, what am I gonna do? You know, kind of like stuck in this range. But don't get me wrong, I got into some nice little scalping trades. I don't know if you guys were here with me this morning. Went a little patient right at the start, with not a lot of hopes in this market this morning. And then I got into a scalping mode. I was down about 170 right at the start. And then now I'm up 46. I made literally about $200 on this account. And really, at this point, all I need is $100 more to kind of put myself back in the green properly and to count it as a day as well. And then I'm only gonna need 3 more days to get my 5th payout on my XFA. And I do not want to get to the live account. I don't know what to do now. Maybe I may try not to get the payout now. I'm not sure. I'm confused. I did not load in any accounts with Top Step because I was afraid about you know, what if they do stuff like what they've done with my Funded Futures live account. It's literally halt everything that I've got, and that pissed me off, man. Guys, I've got a lot of payouts and profits that I kind of feel like I'm missing out. You know, I'm gonna have to put my focus in to some other firms if this is how it's going to be. I've got a lot of Bulanox that I've got to trade as well. I've got to trade a lot of Bulanox as well. I'm gonna activate 3 Bulanox funded accounts to try and get my master accounts, rebuild the master accounts. I'm really taking it very seriously on my Bulanox one this time around. I'm no longer looking for $1,000, $800. I'll be completely okay for a couple $100 on each of my master accounts, and I'm going to try and rebuild them very, very slowly and try to see if I can get to about 6 to 7 master accounts and get sort of a every week payout, you know what I mean? Just like the way I've done with my Funded Futures. I'm going to try to do something similar of that nature with Bulanox accounts and my trade day as well. Well, trade day a little different because I heard that the max payout is 5k, and then after that it's like I don't know, a little more trickier. So Bulanox, I'm gonna try and rebuild. I'm gonna try and get to like 5 or 6 master accounts, try to get this thing to a payout every, you know, every week essentially, right? And then go from there. Right, try to be like my Funded Futures. And now that my Funded Futures, I can't trade any of my freaking accounts that I have that I've paid for. It's things are not as promising anymore. I don't know what to do. I think I'm gonna have to push my focus back into Take Profit Trader, Bulanox, and Funding Ticks. I think these are the 3 firms that I'm gonna put my attention to. It's a sad moment. Only an hour and a half market to close. You need to withdraw 25k to go live. Also on a single account. Stop taking payouts from the same account. Try with new XFA accounts. That's what I'm honestly kind of thinking, Monica. I kind of feel like that's maybe a better way to do this. Do you mean Top Step bad, bro? Nymix? No, I'm not saying Top Step is bad. I'm not saying that. P-Scene, what up, P-Scene? Long time no see. The market closes in about hour and a half. We only have like an hour and a half now. Yeah, Kai Trio, I think that's what it is. This market is, as much as I want to start getting a little bit more aggressive, and I kind of feel like my warming up is over. It's time to step in, but then it's like the market's not ready to do that, so I can't be fighting myself, can we? You gotta fight with somebody. You gotta have an opponent. It's the market's not ready yet, so all right, guys, I think this is it. You know, I do not see anything right now, anything substantially crazy. I don't think this market's going to move in by any means. I think that's this is it. This market is, oh, look at that, guys. As soon as I said, hold on one second, guys. Are we going to get something out of this now? Yeah, I don't think so. All right, guys. Hey guys, I would like to thank everybody here today, this morning, for being on the stream. I'd love to see you guys back again tonight, guys. I will be here tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern time during the Asia Globex market. I will be trading again. Unfortunately, I did not get into a lot of trades this morning with this sort of a market chop. It's obviously very hard, but I got a lot of accounts to trade, so I'm looking for a lot of trades down the road, maybe into tomorrow morning. We'll see, guys. Anyways, I thank everybody for being here with me today. It was a lot of fun. It's always great to trade, you know, right in front of my computer during the New York. I guess just not today, but I mean, yeah, the regular sessions, I guess. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you guys back today. I appreciate it, guys. Before hopping out, try to take a few seconds of your time to smack that like, everybody, if you can. We'll see you guys back tonight, everybody. God bless. Have a great rest of the day. A great Labor Day, guys. Spend some time with your family. We'll see you guys back tonight, guys. Thank you so much. God bless. Peace. Profesca, have a great day. Final countdown, have a great day. Peace in, everybody. Have a great rest of the day. Monica as well. Thank you so much, guys. Goodbye.